Something lately. I've been having a hard times, and a lot of people have seen my Facebook and noticed that I've had hard times. Going around, not actually staying in one place, living from place to place, family to family, just because of situations that kind of hit me rock bottom. But my life has been kind of hard, and I don't believe I've ever hit a rock bottom before. I think I've had hurdles that just made the mountain that I'm trying to climb seem much higher than what it really is. See, in my whole entire life, I wanted to be two to three things. One, a cook. Two, a teacher and or a pastor. But for the longest time, I've wanted to be a minister and a cook. And I think I finally found what I found out inside myself of how I'm going to do this. I write a lot. People see my poems. You guys see me writing and stating my mind as I film. And that's just kind of how I am as a person. And that's how I've always been upfront and personal, no matter who the person is, stranger or not. I'm just that type of person. But I am a failure. I am. I'm a person who puts himself in situations where he always has to climb. He always has to struggle. I always have to be on the bottom so then I can just be the person on top and feel great because I've came through pain. But what type of pain do you really survive when you're the one who caused it? Is kind of a big idea that I have in my head right now. If you can't overcome something, if you're the one who keeps putting yourself there, now at that point, I have to overcome the self loathing so I no longer put myself in pain. So when I have to climb a mountain, it's not 100 feet taller or 1,000 miles ahead of me. It's just 10. I can just grab a ladder and climb there. I put barriers that make it harder for me to achieve. And that's been my biggest issue in life. And when I thought that, made me came to a conclusion in life. We are our own biggest enemies majority of the time. Where we put blame on others, where we put blame on circumstance, where we put blame on God or blame on Satan, wherever you put your blame. I was told when I was younger, in a lot of my studies, even recently, that you could only be influenced 49% can be influenced by your situation, your society, a person, media can only be 49% influenced. And 51% of that influence is your choice. So I play video games. 2%, 1%, 0.03% can become a huge difference in any given situation. A zero point zero 0.01 second can be a decision between your life and your death in a critical situation. That 1 second, no matter making a decision, can change your life in the biggest ways possible. So 2%. I got 2% to decide if I'm going to be depressed. I got 2% to decide if I'm going to let someone take over my mind. I got 2% to decide if I'm going to be a failure, if I'm going to fully achieve my life goals. And that's to be a minister, a cook, and a writer. I'm putting numbers, it's kind of showing. Yay, figures. So that's just how I feel. And to me, that 2% is the greatest percentage that I've ever heard in my life. I don't need 100%. I don't need 2,000%. I'm going to use this 2%. I'm going to strive on it, guys. I'm going to be the best and better. And I'm not going to let the 49% control everything that I said do because that means that I gave my 2% to doubt. I'm going to give my 2% for perfection. That's just how I feel.